What's up, everybody? Good morning to you. Good morning, or good afternoon, or mid morning. I don't know where y'all at. Y'all watch me from all over. Salute to each and every last one of y'all. Um, this little Dirk trial, I'm so glad I'm not in the streets because people are now saying that little Dirk is snitching, and I'm like, what? How? I don't get it. Do y'all want people to just say, "Got me, dog," keeping it real? The people are telling on him. There's two of his closest friends, Vonnie and OTF Jam. They waiting to tell on him, but he can't use his attorney to mount a defense. I don't understand. So listen, y'all. Let me get my disclaimer. Let me get my disclaimer going. Hold on, I forgot. Hold up. We want to respect YouTube. Want to respect people because we're going to give our disclaimer. Yeah, we got a video for it. But I don't understand. I'm sorry that I went on beforehand. I don't understand how they calling Lil Durk a snitch. I'm sorry. I'm not no real streak cat, so maybe a real streak cat can break it down. Yeah, he telling because he ain't supposed to say nothing. Because I ain't hear Lil Durk say a word. I heard his lawyer mount a defense saying, okay, if the burden of proof is on y'all, and y'all saying that the cousin of King Von, his blood cousin, y'all saying that my client orchestrated all this, why wouldn't I, as an attorney, and me as the client of an attorney, sit back and shut up and let my attorney that I'm paying all this money to mount the right defense? If you saying I had a stake in trying to unalive this guy and his cousin admitted to it already, then I'm gonna let my attorney say the cousin did it. Yeah. Ain't nothing snitching about that in my opinion. I'm sorry. You got me messed up, especially a dude that's telling on me. Man, please. Here go my disclaimer, y'all. Not really mine, but thank you for the person who wrote it. Sam Effect. All right. That's my disclaimer. Disclaimer already put down. So let's get to it. All right. Now, I also didn't know Lil Durk had to go through two trials. So even after if he beat this trial, it's alleged that he got another trial. This is what academics just said. Let me play it.
If you think that if he beats his case, he's walking out the courtroom and being like, yeah, nigga, I slid for bond or something, he's probably going to be held, and they're probably going to have to figure out if they're going forward with a second case, which I think they will. You have to mentally prepare that he's going to possibly go through at least two trials. Okay, so he got to go 2-0. So right now, you got to look at it like Dirk is an NBA series, and he's down 3-1. If he takes one loss, he's out of here. He has to win this trial and then win the next trial. If you think that if he beats his case, he's walking out the courtroom and being like,
so he got to go 2-0 in this case in order to win this trial. That's crazy. I hear a lot of people talking about now. These are the guys that's telling on him, and everybody that's saying that Lil Durk is snitching now. But this is supposedly a guy that's a serial killer, OTF Jam. They say if he come after you, it's over with. You up out of there. He not gonna play with you. He gonna spank you, and you gone. You just a mystery. But they also said that this young man has told and cooperated on at least 30 different cases. And then OTF Vonnie, this young man that's sitting here, it's gonna be a little bit weird when they start playing this video evidence of him and Little Dirk so close together. You know, Dirk, he's buying watches, pulling out money and things of that nature. And that's why you got to be careful having people close to you. You really got to be careful. Oh, Lord, what did I just do? I just flicked on something. I don't know what just happened. Here we go. So you got to be careful when you have people close to you that's in the streets. Let's see.
let me say this. Dirk defense, remember, it's incumbent on the government to make a case against you. It's not on you to show up to tell why you're innocent.
Exactly. Thank you. And maybe some of these street cats, I don't know, no disrespect. Maybe y'all just want to go to jail. Because if the burden of proof is on the state, and I got somebody that done told and admitted to everything, and you the cousin of the dude, I'm just my lawyer better say, man, this man don't got nothing to do with that. You got this man dead to right. This is a life sentence. He trying to do anything. He grabbing for straws. I don't know nothing. My client don't know nothing. He's just a rapper. This dude is a confess unaliver. This man right here just make music and make money. He got a family. He got kids. He's religious. That's what my lawyer better say. I'm paying all that money. I'll be sitting there looking at my lawyer like, I see how much we just transferred to you now. You want a $2 million retainer. Yeah, you better say something. I ain't the snitch. You the snitch. Nah. And y'all done took the street stuff too far. This is called a defense. He's mounting a defense. Right, wrong, or different. Y'all can say whatever. You want somebody to go in court and their lawyer don't mount a defense for them? That don't even make no sense. So no, this ain't no snitching. This man, he probably gonna get off on this one.
Now, with that, some people, like for example, Diddy didn't have that much of a defense. Like Diddy kind of brought up a couple people, but that's it. It was like, hey, our job, we felt we did by just playing defense and batting down everything the prosecutor said. We brought up reasonable doubt in everything they said, job done. We don't have to put on a case if that's the case, right? Dirk says he has 25 witnesses. 25 witnesses sounds like you're trying to put on a case. It doesn't seem like you're trying to just like, kind of button a few things up. Sounds like the government got 35, Dirk got 25. Now, what did I just learn from what Ceddy Nash just said? Ceddy Nash said Marissa Goldberg, who's doing the opening for Dirk, basically lays out that the government has stuff wrong and basically says the mastermind is a Kevon Grant, aka OT of Vonnie. What does that tell us, Chad? It tells us that Dirk's defense, we don't know if he's going to put on a full defense case, but he's already framing this as, why y'all saying Dirk is the mastermind? It's Vonnie. Now, for the people in the back, he's not pointing fingers. What he's doing is what's called an alternate theory defense, right? An alternate theory defense is like, say me and you at the park. Somebody get killed at the park. They arrest me because they claim there's evidence that I did the killing. We've seen this with Rondo number 9 and C-Day. It's kind of looked at in certain senses as snitching, but it's looked at as trying to figure out, you use an alternate theory to get reasonable doubt. So Dirk, rather than saying this ain't got nothing to do with me, I don't know nothing about it, it looks like he's saying based on the evidence, that's the mastermind. So Vonnie, he's claiming, obviously Dirk's not going to take the stand, but his lawyers are going to take all the evidence, all the discovery, and make a case of defense for Dirk to say the mastermind isn't 𝐬𝐿𝐴. He's not Dirk Banks. It's actually OT of Vonnie. Interesting.
And I would do the same exact thing. I would have my lawyers do the same thing. Are you crazy? I'm not going to sit up here, two dudes telling on me, and I'm supposed to goddamn, you crazy?
So this headline and this tweet from Ross, I got to talk to Ross. This is not a story. Dirk did not just blame everything on Vonnie. What the fuck? Vonnie got picked up by cops, admitted to everything, admitted to getting the cars, arranging the flights, admitted to getting the guns, buying the ski masks, admitted to getting Sprinter vans and taking everybody around. And then he said, I did all of it while facing life in prison. I did all of it because Dirk Banks paid me to do it. And now Dirk Banks is in court saying, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. And to put out a headline that says, oh, Dirk just blamed everything on Vonnie, what the fuck? No. Putting that out, what the fuck? So this headline.
Exactly. Putting that out, what the F? Because that's my thing. They want these rappers to just be like invincible superheroes or something. I don't understand. The man got a mount of defense. His defense is, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do none of this stuff. This guy did it. He's the mastermind. That's what you're supposed to say. Your attorney is supposed to say. What are you talking about? The man getting told on by people that he thought was his close friend. And he supposed to just sit there and do what? Yeah, man, tell on me. Come on, man. Tell on me. Look at when he take this man jewelry shopping. This is what's gonna cause a little bit of problem. This is on Cuff Boys. Now look at what they have here. This is Vonnie. This is the guy Vonnie pulling stacks of money out at a jewelry store with Little Dirk.
Included. First video I see on my timeline is OTF Vonnie buying jewelry at some point with Dirk in a store that films everything. And look at this.
Appreciate it. Chief. That's my birthday now. You ain't even know.
Crazy. Obviously, I'm going to try to find as much witness testimony as possible.
It's my birthday now.
Man, rest in peace, Lil Dolph, man. Lil Dolph say the same, nigga, you break your neck for to be the same one that set you up and cross you out or something like that. But look at this. This man was smiling, all 32 teeth you see when everything in the bottle popping and everything is free. He's fanning out somebody else's money. He get to buy jewelry, be around situations. Now this man is telling on Lil Dirk because he was facing a life sentence. Now, do I know what actually happened? No. But there's just, dang. It'll always be your friend. Always be your friend.
You ain't even know.
Crazy. Obviously, I'm going to try to find as much witness testimony as possible from tweets and articles. Brad Cohen, very experienced lawyer. I think he was even Dirk's lawyer at some point. He's been a lot of people's lawyers. He tweeted, when someone takes a plea and admits to arranging everything for a murder, then says, but Lil Dirk maybe do it, which is what Vonnie is doing. It's not snitching to say, I don't know what this guy's talking about. He admits to setting the shit up. He admits to arranging it all, and he has motive to do it. So the narrative right now going around somehow is that Dirk is snitching. I don't know how that started, but that's just defense strategy. I mean, what else?
I don't know how that started either. I guess they want the whole culture to be snitches, I guess. But my defense better mount a strategy of something. They got this boy Vonnie dead to right, turning in a rental car. They got Vonnie stalking and chasing King Von, not King Von, Quando Rondo, knowing where his location is at. They got this boy Vonnie dead to right. The only thing they got a little Dirk with is Vonnie saying Dirk made me do it. So if my lawyer don't say, I don't know what this boy talking about, something ain't right. They got Vonnie doing everything. I don't know what made them go get a rental car, as if the rental car company is not going to say, yeah, that's my rental car. But they knew everywhere Quando Rondo was at. They were already in LA. They had the man location the day before. They decided not to get him. Then they got him right at the gas station. I mean, they know every single thing about this situation. So, yeah, they better say something. Quando Rondo was screaming on the news. This is a big, man, we knew somebody was going to jail, but we didn't know Dirk had anything to do with it. So Dirk defense is, I don't know what this dude talking about. This is King Von's cousin. He had just as much as motive of anybody to want to get revenge. That's his cousin. So
are they going to say? We have no idea what's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's not really snitching to say I have nothing to do with any of this. The discourse for this trial has been a shit show on Twitter, but let's go into witnesses. All right, 4 witnesses testified today. After 25-minute recess, prosecutors began calling them, starting with testimony about the shooting itself. Martha Liulo, who testified regarding LAPD 911 calls, was the first witness. 911 call was placed for jurors in which a frantic woman reported the shooting of Robinson. The woman could be heard repeatedly saying, oh my God, as she described the incident. She reported that semi-automatic weapons have been used and said a group of people were responsible. When asked for information, the woman said she did not want to be a part of this, explaining that she simply wanted someone to know what happened. The defense did not cross-examine her. That's very common in these cases. I mean, if you witness a shooting and you can probably guess it's gang-related, do you want to give your name over the phone? I wouldn't.
Do I want to do what? Give my name over the phone? Heck to the no. Matter of fact, I'm black. I probably ain't even gonna call for you. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I live in a white neighborhood. we ain't calling. I'm sorry. We're not gonna give our name over the phone. We probably ain't gonna call. We ain't gonna get into your business because we don't want somebody getting in our business. If we understand that we on the food chain, we could just hope that we got a white neighbor that'll call, because usually they don't do it to y'all what they'll do to us. So yeah, hopefully we got a white neighbor that looking through the window. We like Karens sometimes when they ain't bothering us. We would rather y'all call Look around through your peephole like you do. Ring camera. Y'all call because they ain't gonna mess with y'all like they'll mess with us. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Leave me alone, chat.
I probably ain't even call 911. I'm running, dipping, hiding out of there. All right. LAPD Detective Samuel Murillo testified that the shooting occurred at approximately 5:30 p.m. on August 19th, 2022. Murillo said investigators recovered 16 10mm shell casings, 2 9mm shell casings, and 1 bullet jacket at the scene. Quando Rondo was driving a black 2018 Cadillac Escalade that was parked at a pump number 8. After the shooting, the Escalade drove away before coming at a stop at San Vicente Boulevard.
Lord, please don't let me piss off somebody so much that they harassing me like this and following me. They know the pump number. Yeah, they know the pump number and the court document. Man, I hope nobody ain't that. Man, this get me paranoid. I'm gonna be at the pump now. I'm gonna be driving. I'm gonna stop at pump 6. I'm gonna look around, act like I'm finna get gas, and then I'm gonna drive over the guy. They ain't gonna pump 1, and then I'm gonna look around, drive to pump 3. So they have to keep changing or something. Like, what the heck is going on? They stop, man. That's some scary stuff, boy. They got the time, the date. The only people supposed to know where you at like that is the feds that they looking for you. Boy, these street dudes walking you down. God, they know your pump number. I'm gonna be at the pump just. God.
In Santa Monica Boulevard, in which investigators treated as a second crime scene. The video of Quando screaming no, looking at his cousin's dead body.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the site. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening.
Some very sad shit. Lindsay's
Savannah rapper Quando.
And y'all didn't think they was gonna solve this murder. This happened in Santa Monica Boulevard, LA. One of the top rappers at the time is screaming. Everybody's seeing this. It's all over the news. You didn't think they was gonna figure this out? Unfortunately, we have Little Dirk, somebody that our culture loves and respects. But also, unfortunately, some black man was laying on the ground with holes in his body from another black man's hands. And that's what our culture is about now. That's what we seem to respect more than anything. So do I think Lil Dirk is a snitch? Absolutely not. When I heard all this stuff on Twitter, I'm just like, golly. Well, I'm so glad I'm a sidewalk dude. I ain't got none of these rules over me. You pull out a gun around me, I see you. If I get away, I saw you. I'm a sidewalk dude. Yeah, you pulled out. Yeah, I tried to. I did my thing on him. But yeah, if he got away, yeah, that's him for sure. I want you out of here, away from my kids, my family, everything. You in the streets. You supposed to get it, try to run, get away. Don't try to talk me out of what I'm doing. I decided to stay out of the streets. I got all the rules opened up to me. You know, you the one hindered yourself. I didn't. Yeah, you got a big homie and rules and everything you gotta abide by. I don't. And I love it. Chill. So yeah, sidewalk dudes for the win. Sidewalk dudes for the win again. You know, street nigga come playing tough. Guess what I do? You got it, homeboy. I'm sidewalk dude. It ain't worth it. You know what, homeboy? You right. You tough as I don't know what. And that's what people don't know how to do. But man, this is an unfortunate situation. Lil Dirk, if he had nothing to do with it, his life is being held up from his family, his wife, his kids. But if he had something to do with it, and this is a shame. We got to stop that monster. Stop feeding the beast. We seem to love criminals nowadays. There's a thing where they're cheering on this woman that slashed her kid's throat. They wearing pink in support of this lady. I got to do a video on that. My next video will be that. Y'all have a blessed day. Oh, if you didn't know, this is a pre-record. You know, I probably was talking and interacting so good, you probably thought I was live. I'm getting better at this thing. Chat, salute to y'all. This is definitely a pre-record. I'm not live. And y'all hit that like button if you didn't already. I'll be back at y'all with another video. I think it's a banger. Y'all might not, but I'll be back. Gone.